Hey everyone, welcome to part 2 of my Sakura Spirit Let's Play series. And last time we pretty much, saw the whole intro of who I am and everything. Got flown into some weird world by some girl with horns and a tail and... I wonder what other girls we're gonna see in this one. If we're gonna see the rest of them now that we're in some random place. It looks like a new world, like I said before. But yeah, let's get to it, guys. I should probably head home. That thought was cut short when the sound of several female voices could be heard nearby. Female voices, huh? Looks like we're finally getting into the, Get back here, Hikage. Stop them at once. Just what do you think I'm doing? I'm chasing them. I'm trying to stop them. Niaha. I think they noticed what's missing, One-sama. Keep running, little one, and we might just make it. Just when I thought this day couldn't get any weirder, the sound of heavy footfalls. I mean, footsteps? I've never heard footfalls before, but okay. Footfalls could be heard nearby. Oh, okay. What in the world is going on here? Damn. Further ahead, I saw a couple of girls in fast pursuit of even more girls, the dream! However, there was something off about this scene, something that didn't make any sense. I wonder what it is. Maybe the ears, the tail. The girls being chased at ears and tails of an animal, and the pursuers appeared to be armed with a katana and naginata. You conniving fox, come back here at once. Return what you stole immediately. What? Give me back my panties! The PANTSU! Hikage! How could you say something out loud like that? Ha ha ha! PANTSU! PANTSU! Haha! Oh no! Help! Save us from the rampaging women! Hee 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 hee! As I watched the girls run off, I couldn't help but find myself struggling with hard tent in my with the decision just to leave them be. Wow, I didn't know what in the world was going on. The two girls armed with rather realistic looking props, surely they couldn't be real, had me worried. I couldn't very well call myself a hero if I let something like this go by without acting. That's not why. It's not because you're a hero. I think it's oh yeah. I'm gonna regret this. No, you're not. No, you're not. Mumbling annoyance, I chased after the girls. Hikage! Go around to the left. Right. I said left. Why do you always undermine me? I wasn't saying right. I was, you know what? Never mind. Just run after them. As I was cheering. That's what I would be doing. As I was chasing the girls, I noticed the trees seemed to be getting denser, making it gradually more difficult to navigate along the path. Blonde Kitsune. One-sama, I don't think I can run much more. I'm starting to feel a bit... Just a little longer, Mako-chan. We're almost... Mako! Mako, not that! Not now! Not what? And by the way, I forgot to mention this music. Come on! I'm sorry. Sorry, One-sama. What did she do? Scissor attack! What kind of scissor attack? I arrived just in time to find a scene taken straight from an action movie. The girl with the blonde hair had collapsed, held in her companion's protective embrace. The two armed girls were approaching them almost unmistakably with killing instincts, running amok. Any seasoned martial artist would have felt it. Those girls were going to be in for a beating if I didn't stop them. We've got you now, thieves. I'm going to personally drag your sorry butts back to town and have you both put in the stocks. Maybe I'll even show you how it feels to run around without any undies on. Okay. Yeah, although I must admit, having a breeze down there does feel kind of nice. Keeps me feeling refreshed, keeping fresh and tingly. Oh man, this girl right here. Hikage, Goodness, don't you have any shame? This isn't about you. It's about our undergarments stolen, and these two criminals being brought to justice. One-sama, it hurts. My head hurts. Shh. It's going to be okay, little one. Hey, guards. If you're so desperate to have your underwear back, then here, catch. Stop it right there. However, before I was... Oh, never... It's going to be tossed in my face, isn't it? Before I was able to interrupt the conversation, the silver-haired girl tossed something into the air. Whatever it was flying straight towards my head. Of course. Of course. The two samurai girls instantly grew frustrated. Oh, I can't see. Who the hell tosses a... Peeling the item off my face, I raised them in the air, looking like a professor examining an important sample while the thieves made their escape. Panties. Now, I wonder what kind of... Just kidding. A pink bra and lacy black panties. Oh, dang. Oh boy, I knew this wasn't going to end well. Ah, you there. Are you in cahoots with... I don't know why, but I always laugh at that word, cahoots. Cahoots with those crafty foxes and hand those back immediately. Those are evidence of crime and not for anyone else to touch. Drop the panties right now. Oh, dang. I'm in trouble. I'm innocent until proven guilty. It's one of the golden rules of the court. Just stop pointing those weapons at me so I can hand over your undies without being turned into shish kebab. What? No, stop. Shut up! Just drop the evidence and walk away. I am Tsukino Mio, chief of the village guards, and I am ordering you to drop what you're holding right now. I don't know of any village guards, and I seriously doubt a cop would go around dressed like that and wielding a katana. More importantly, the ground here is muddy and dirty. Are you sure I should drop the evidence here? I mean, I could, but... Yeah! Before I could react, the pink-haired girl lunged towards me, the pointy end of her naginata aiming for my gut. Oh, dang! I'm gonna get in trouble. My reflexes caught on just in time, and I was able to palm away the spear as it sailed through the air. I struck upwards on the wooden shaft of the weapon, sending it up in the air and causing the girl to lose balance. Dang, mom! Boom! Boom! You can't take me down! That's pretty much what he's saying. Narumi! I did not order you to attack. Fine, fine. I'll give them back. Jeez, just my luck to find a bunch of crazy girls with weapons. Extending the hand that held the undies, I tried to hand them over, something that I would soon end up regretting. Why? Ha! You think I fall for something so simple, fool? You may have fooled me once, but I won't let that happen again. The woman swung her weapon wide, arcing the thick wooden pole into my side before I could dodge. She then lunged forward and grabbed me tightly, pulling my arms around my back, leaving me with sore ribs and in a prone position. I could have fought back, but I figured it would only lead to more fighting with the possibility of ending up stabbed. I decided to remain passive. Yeah, kind of a smart idea, I guess, yeah. The sword-wielding girl stepped forward and grabbed the silky underwear from my hand triumphantly. Your methods may be crude, but they do get results, Hikage. Tie him up. We'll bring him in for questioning. He'll probably know where those pesky thieves are hiding. I don't! Right. And people wonder why criminals want to resist arrest at all costs. I mumbled this weakly at the girl with the naginata tied my wrists together with rope, and I soon felt myself dragged by the duel towards the city. Surely once we're out of this forest, you two will stop this act of yours and let me go, right? As much as I like to fool around, I have more important things to do. The city? Ha! We're not taking you all the way there. You're spending the night in the village cells, thief. Who are you calling the thief? I'm the victim. First, I get undies tossed in my face. Then I have to deal with physical abuse. And now these accusations? Besides, there's no village around these parts. It's a city, you know. Tsukino Toshi. Silence! Hikage, if he speaks again before we get to the village, you have my permission to knock him unconscious. Jeez. Tsunade tyrant! Oh! Hee hee, that's funny. And that's how I ended up on my way to a jail cell, cuffed, dragged by two girls, both of who I started to suspect were crazy. Yeah. Oh, we're in the village now. When we exited the forest, alarms set off in my mind. The city I lived in my whole life, it was gone. You gotta be kidding me. If I wasn't in Tsukino Toshi, then where the hell was I? Hey, no talking, come on. I don't want to bop you that much, kind of. Maybe a punch or two. I just want to know how the heck you blocked my strikes so easily. Jeez. Your attack had a lot of power behind it, but it was kind of predictable. With the right movement and enough force, that's the result you get. Anyway, I'll play along for a bit. Where in the world are we? This clearly isn't my hometown. I mean, the buildings look like they belong in some sort of classic samurai movie. Huh? What the heck is a movie? This is Harumaru. It's been here forever. Hikage, I thought I told you to silence him if he spoke again. Actually, you told me that I could, but you didn't tell me that I had to. Oh my gosh. Must be tough being the subordinate of someone like that. Be quiet or I will silence you for good. Dang, calm down. This time it didn't seem to be an idle threat. The girl unsheathed her katana and was resting the edge of her blade near my throat. I was already starting to regret having played a hero earlier. Never play the hero, bro. Never turns out good. Hopefully, there would be someone with common sense in the village. Several minutes later. Oh, my favorite. Dot dot dot. Dot 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 dot. I soon found myself confined within a small room. The stern-looking tsundere of a girl glaring down at me, while the other girl, who is apparently called Narumi, seemed to have softened up a little. From what I gathered during their conversations, they had called the village elder to help oversee my questioning. What purpose do these thieves have? Or are you just some pervert who gets off sniffling girls' undies? I ought to castrate you. I already told you, I was just in the wrong place at the wrong time. Not to mention, anything worn by you would probably smell sour. Oh, that? I don't think you want to say that, especially with a girl with a sword. Come on, dude. Oh, I couldn't see too well from the cell where they had put me, but I was almost certain I can hear Narumi laughing nearby. Tsukino Dono, please call down. I think you mean calm down. You brought him to learn the reason behind his presence in the forest, didn't you? This is correct, Elder Sama. I believe he is working with the fox spirits to steal panties and other undergarments. Objection! Huh? What are you objecting to, young man? The evidence surrounding the defendant's accusation was fabricated. Narumi-san, would you please answer the question for the judge? Was the defendant, that is myself, anywhere near those girls while you two were in pursuit of them? Hold it. Who are you calling a judge here? Lower your voice or I'll strike you down. Hey, Mio-san, maybe the whole angry accusation thing isn't wrong. This guy clearly isn't a bandit. We could just ask him why he was in the woods. Please. I was not a bandit. And I'm definitely not a panty thief. If he has a valid reason, then sure. If not, then he's clearly a panty thief. And we'll use him as a punching bag out in the yard. Finally, and here I thought I was going to become a turnabout case. I sighed deeply, partly amused by my own act. Despite the seriousness of the situation, who would ever have thought mimicking characters from games and movies would end up getting me out of trouble? Hey, games and movies can help. People always say it's bad, but you know, sometimes things in games can help you in real life. Not saying to, you know, full on go out and get a harem or something, you know, that probably won't work well, but you know what I mean. As long as I didn't become an ace prisoner, things would hopefully turn out for the better. A wise idea, Narumi-chan. How about you start by giving us your name? Gushikin Takahiro. So, what are you doing in the forest when these two were chasing the thieves? I'm not entirely sure myself. One moment I was praying at a shrine hidden inside the forest. Next thing I knew, some weird girls were talking to me. A girl? Yes, a girl with horns and tails. I know it sounds weird, but I could have sworn I saw her before. I must have fainted. After that, I woke up somewhere in the forest, and then we saw some fox girls stealing panties from two girls with weapons about to kill me. Tsukino Dono, Narumi-chan. Do you recall the stories behind the shrine near our village? Forgive me, Elder Sama. I do not recall. I know, it's a place of high spiritual energy, a sacred place, but I can't remember the details. Sorry, grandfather. The shrine belongs to Tsuyuri, a powerful spirit that has been watching over our villages for as long as anyone can remember. Unlike the fox spirits, we tend to avoid going too deep into the forest. I still think I should get rid of those pests once and for all. If you would just let me go in and find their home. It's probably hidden in some damp cave on the hill or some rundown old house. Jeez, come on. Humans and spirits rarely mingle, even if they meet with good intentions. The fact that this lad says he saw a spirit means there is a chance he was there for a reason. Not to mention, did you get a good look at him yet? He seems disoriented and his clothes look foreign. Damn straight, man, I ain't from this time. He did seem to be talking gibberish earlier. He claimed to be from a city near here, but there's nothing like that around for miles. He was also talking about something called a movie, and he used some fighting techniques that I've never seen before. He's still a pervert. Thanks a lot. I'm not a pervert, maybe a little. I'm just kidding. It's perfectly natural for a guy my age to be curious about certain things. I know, seriously. Besides, if you're talking about how the panties ended up on my face, I had nothing to do with it, tsundere tyrant. Oh my gosh, what is up with these names? What did you just call me? I ought to smash you to pieces, you brat. Oh, wait. Now that I think about it, those two foxes did look like they were just abandoning them. Abandoning them? You mean abandoning me? Well, I don't even know what you're talking about anymore. Like, does that mean me? Or who's them? But grandfather, what does this all mean? I can't be certain. I should be talking like old man. However, I believe it is unlikely that he is working together with the fox spirits. Still, I have never heard of a human to come upon a spirit such as Tsuyuri, sorry. I dare say he may not even be of this world. Wait, are you trying to say I'm in a different world now? Yeah, bro. That would be the most logical explanation. In what world would that be considered logical? But I have an important tournament to participate in 2 weeks from now. Well, no one has ever experienced something like this before. We'll have to think of how to deal with you, or if it is even possible to get you back to your own world. In the meantime, a night in the cell won't hurt. He did assault a village guard, and he resisted arrest. Come on, how was I supposed to know you were guards? Look, since when do guards dress like this? Man, I wish I could be in that. I'm just kidding. He could stay here until he rots for all I care, but I suspect the elder will wish to have a talk with you soon. Hikage, I'm going to clean myself. I suggest you do the same. I would take offense for implying that I stink, but that was one hell of a run. Those fox spirits run fast. I would still like to know more about those techniques, Takahiro-san. If you do happen to stick around, I might want to go a few rounds with you. What kind of rounds? I'm just kidding. It's not like I'm going to be going anywhere for the time being. It is only a few hours while we discuss what to do with you. A person such as yourself would end up causing quite the commotion amongst the villagers, so it is necessary to convince them that you mean them no harm before we release you. And that was how I found myself stuck in a jail cell, while the people responsible for my situation left to deal with personal errands. This sucks, as if being sent to a different world wasn't bad enough. I'm stuck in a jail with only my only company being a pair of beautiful, magnificent, majestic fox sisters, you lucky boy. A pair of beautiful... Wait a second. Yahaha! Yahoo! Hi there, Patty boy! Gosh! A familiar face appeared at the top of my cell. A blonde girl with golden eyes. As I watched, she flipped over and landed in front of the cell, waving her hands at me. From the side of their cell, another girl appeared, a weary grin on her face. Ah, it's the panty thieves! Oh, this is me talking. If you're here to reclaim your hostages, they are already back where they belong. Nope. We saw the guards go into the bats and swipe the maiden's silk again. Look, oh my god. Oh, I like her already, man. I think she's my favorite right now. With that, she pulled out a pair of lacy silken underwear from her sleeve and stretched it out with her thumb, showing off her panty prize. You came all the way back here to snatch their underwear again. And I'm not sure the tsundere tyrant fits the label. You know, I don't even know what to say at this point. The cutie with the katana? You would be surprised. I happen to believe that she's as innocent as one can be. She seems far too uptight to let any man touch her. As for returning to the village, we have a debt to settle. I smiled weakly as I wondered what the fox meant by debt. I'm not sure what this debt of yours might be, but I think you better leave before those two returns. You don't seem to be on friendly terms with the samurai girls. Wait, if he doesn't know about it, we can just leave, One-sama. Meiko, this is not how we do things. Young man, your actions allowed us to escape our earlier predicament without harm. This places us in your debt for which we are now repaying you. Meiko, do the magic. Okay. The younger girl walked forward and placed her hands upon the locked door of the cell. She began mumbling something that I couldn't even begin to understand, and her hands began glowing brightly. Magic! Different worlds, girls wielding weapons, and now fox girls using magic. Next on the list, I'm going to find a talkative magic sword, and I end up destined to save the world. Yeah! That said, I was curious to see what this magic would do if the lock keeping me imprisoned. Ha! The glow flared for a moment before quickly fading. There was a hiss and then a sizzle as the lock dripped to the floor in a mess of melted metal. So she melted the thing. Well done, Meiko-chan. You did very well. Relax for now, okay? I'm not sure what's supposed to be the most surprised about. The fact that a girl just melted a steel log, or that I'm starting to accept this as normal. Oh man, poor guy. This level, not poor guy. You know what? I can't even say that. Look at this. Not poor guy at all. This level of magic is extraordinary. Meiko-chan is quite gifted. But as I said, we are here to settle our debt. If you would like, we can escort you back to the forest where we first encountered you. I do, however, suggest that you decide quickly. The guards do not bathe for long. I should know. I've observed them for a while. Okay, we have peeping toms here. Well, I don't plan on sticking around, so I'll gladly accompany the two of you out of here. Maybe I'll find a way back home. Lead the way, peeping Tammy. Machiko. Sakura Machihiko, not Tammy. Takahito. But I suggest we keep the introductions for later. Very well then, Takakun. Follow. As I was stepping out of the cell, the sound of a familiar voice boomed in the distance. Oh no. Thieves! Crafty, foxy, kleptomaniacs, I'll skin you alive! Think that's our cue to get out of here. I think so too. And with that, the three of us darted out of the prison. And that's pretty much what happened. According to the village elder, there's supposed to be a shrine somewhere in the forest. It must have been the same one I visited before I caught up in this mess. Goodness, that sounds like a terrible situation. I know that spirits such as Suruyuri enjoy playing with people, but this seems a little cruel for her. I would speak with her myself, but fox spirits are not allowed near the shrine. Huh? I thought the reason we could never go there was because you get all flustered when Su-chan's around. Shut up, Miko. I didn't realize a panty thief could get embarrassed like that. But maybe you two could show me the way to the shrine. Somehow the layout of this forest seems different from my world. Which pretty much meant that Arya's map was useless now. You do not understand. There's no way. There's more to the ways of spirits than meets the eye, Takakun. I would try to navigate you to the shrine, but if Suruyuri's, come on, Jordan, does not want us there, then we will simply not get there. The only places we can navigate to directly are our home and the village. I could use gate magic, but that takes super long to cast, and unless I concentrate really hard, it usually ends up just taking us to someplace not fun. I think I prefer taking the ground route, but thanks for the offer, Meiko-chan. Was it? That's right. Sakurano Meiko, at your service. Yay, my first human friend. Silly girl. Not that I doubt your navigation skills or anything, but didn't we cross this path a while ago? Oh, you're right. Why are we back here, One-sama? Huh? I thought you were leading the way. Wait, I think if we turn this way through these trees here, we might... Ah! The girl seemingly disappeared out of... Come on. Sight as she stepped in between two tall trunks, only to be followed by a loud splash. I ran towards the trees, looked down to see the girl, arms flailing wildly. neck deep in slow-moving river. Oni-sama, quick, please, you have to save her. I'm begging you. I'll do whatever you want. Just please save her. You'll do whatever I want? I'm just kidding. Help! It doesn't look that deep, you know. Don't tell me your sister can't. She can't swim. Neither of us can. Please, Takahito-sama. Please rescue my sister. Guess I have no choice. Smiling weakly, I pulled off my jacket and dove into the river. The cold water sending shivers down my spine as I swam towards Machiko, who, despite the lack of a strong current, was slowly disappearing under the water. Urged on by the worried shouts of Mako, I tried to reach the girl as quickly as possible. It took me a few strokes, but I reached her, but by the time I had grabbed hold of her and pulled her out of the water, she had lost consciousness. She's not breathing. I felt my stomach drop. Dreadful thoughts of what might happen if I didn't do something began to fill my mind. But what in the world could I possibly do? CPR? I don't know what that is. She's not breathing. Help her. Please save her. One-sama, please wake up. Okay, but I need to concentrate. Can you find something to dry her off with? Right. Great, a mage without a revive spell. As if I tried to steal my nerves from what I was about to do, I muttered those words just before leaning in. All I could remember was from my first aid training was that the patient had to be in a so-called recovery position, and I had to blow air into their mouth and push down on their chest. Oh man, my heart pounded faster and faster as I looked down at the fox girl. I could feel my cheeks heating up, a blush spread across my face. My boy, what are you thinking about? Clumsily, I put her into what I hoped was the right position, and slowly I lowered myself toward her face, my lips parted. Damn! Come on, look at that! Oh man, yeah, thanks, if you were that desperate for a kiss, you could have just asked. I know I am a beautiful, exquisite creature. This music, come on! But pushing me into a river so you could play hero is a bit too much, Taka-kun. Oh, my heart. Oh, I can't take it right now. It's not like that. I went in to save you. Oh ho ho. Why, thank you, oh valiant hero, for your rescue. I must admit, I'm not the greatest swimmer. Dude, I can't even concentrate with this music going on. But you know, it's often better to get permission from the maiden you've rescued before you claim them as your reward, silly. I didn't have a choice. I either claimed your lips or death would claim you instead. And a bold choice that was. Where is Mako? I hope she didn't try to save me first. She's even worse at swimming than I am. She should be fine. She should be heading back here right now. In that case, I believe we have enough time. She gonna kiss me? So how about it, Taka-kun? My little sister will be back in a few minutes, and I'm sure a boy like you have never kissed a girl before. What is that supposed to mean? Thanks a lot, but I mean, okay. So how about it? Want to clean this maiden's lips? Yes, please say yes. Don't make me toss you back into the... What are you, gay? Come on! Come on! Look at this! Oh man, oh, such a shame too. I was looking forward to finding out just how sweet your lips tasted. I'm just kidding. I'm not sure I want to find out what a wet fox tastes like. I would. Oh, I assure you, I taste a lot better when I'm wet. Damn, what is going on here? For some reason, I don't think we're talking about the same thing anymore. I don't think so. You talk about these lips. I'm pretty sure she's talking about these lips. I felt my cheeks flushing up slightly as Machiko's teasing words, and I awkwardly scratched my cheek. Anyway, at this rate, you're going to catch a cold. Then perhaps you should warm me up, Taka-kun. I can't handle this. Come on. More importantly, we need to get you out of those soggy Oh my, Taka-kun, so bold. Please, won't you unbutton my top for me? Unbutton what? There's no buttons for one thing, and it's pretty much just... Oh man. If you insist. There, that's my boy right there. My fingers shook as I reached down to the laces of her bodice. I was blushing brightly and my head was spinning as I felt my fingers touch the cloth. Before I could continue any further, oh man, come on, Mako's back, isn't she? I heard a whoosh behind me and I felt something heavy impact against my body. My body toppled and I felt a nasty blow to the back of my head. Oh, Ne-sama, I brought the, oh no, Takahito. I could barely focus on the blonde fox girl began to fuss over me, but it was no good. Between running my butt off all day and Tsundere Tyrant, the following rescue, and now the blow to my head, I felt myself slip into unconsciousness. Later that day. You know what? Actually, wait, hold on. Dot dot dot. Dot 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 dot. Dot 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 dot. Hours may have passed by the time I finally regained consciousness. The first thing I noticed was something soft resting against me. I wonder what that is, but guys, I'm sorry. I know. Don't end it here, Jordan. Not after that good part, but I'm sorry. I'm gonna end it here. Big cliffhanger for you guys to think about the next episode and everything. But yeah, things are getting pretty crazy. I can't even like think with this music still going on, but yeah, overall another really great episode. I really enjoyed it, and yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to leave a like, and if you want, subscribe for more content and all that stuff. And yeah, feel free to comment below what you want to talk about what happened here, because it was pretty crazy, I gotta admit. But yeah, I'm grinning like an idiot right now. But yeah, until next time, guys, see ya.